I don't know too much about this Demi person, but this Demi person is off in the corner somewhere on the side, whatever like that. Demi's down with the storylines and Demi's down with the content. Because you sat up there and let your so-called girlfriend, whatever that thing is that you're with, hit a whole bunch of people and then get hit by a whole bunch of people. You loved it. You loved every second, whether you're confrontational or non-confrontational. I believe that when 21 gets her karma of whatever it is, Demi's also going to get her karma for whatever it is for allowing it. I believe it's going to be a 2-for-1 KO. And I believe that, once again, if I was there, me, and I see, and your girlfriend's with you, allowing you to do all this, when I'm finished working you, I'm going to work her. And I have a dick and balls in between my legs. G2, D Slutty, you getting kicked out of my room. Talking about follow me. Get the fuck out. You ain't dropping the dragon, you can go follow your ass to another room, bitch. That's how I feel. Demi's just as bad. Demi's just as bad as the rest of them. Go ahead.
I believe TrinaB wanted entertainment and he didn't want to pay 21, so that's why he allowed her to come. She should have got kicked off the stage and booted out of the building as soon as she was on the stage acting stupid. And for 3, I just want to beat her myself.
Alize's here. And once again, let me say this to you. Hello?
Hello.
So let me say this to you.
Hey.
You are the only one, you and the other lady are the only ones who were there who I truly believe that was not there for the storyline bullshit. Every single other person that was there was and Alize feels some type of way as well, because they were trying to say Alize's a man, Cammy's a man, and whatever, they shouldn't have, blah, blah, blah. She was the only one that was literally there without a phone out trying to break that shit up, that was not trying to do storyline bullshit. And 21 came up and tried to physically assault her as well before you guys saw everything on video. We were just getting different perspectives on everything that just happened, Alize, and reviewing the video and showing the people. And I was trying to find the justification in all of this of them saying Cammy's a man, so she shouldn't have hit 21. Trina's a man, so he shouldn't have hit 21. And just in general, where any justification in any of this was coming in. But I'll let you have the floor.
I just feel like that was one of the reasons I drove to the party, because of course everybody know I'm gonna stay protected. I couldn't get the security guards that I wanted, so I definitely wanted to protect myself, and that's why I drove. And I knew it was gonna end up being some mess, but I didn't know from who. The party went too good for it not to turn into some mess. And with what 21 did, I'm in heels and long fingernails and all that extra shit. I'm not finna keep grabbing no grown people and trying to break them up and pull them apart and all this and that. Because first off, my people wasn't there to protect me if I would have got into a fight or any altercation, and then I would have had to use a certain type of force on people. So therefore, I kind of stayed away. Now, in the end, I did try and go for my camera because I was like, everybody got their cameras out, bitch, getting the tea. But then I was like, it really wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it to even do it. Now, I should have recorded when 21 bypassed the bathroom, went outside, right outside of the door, and didn't squat, literally stood up on the wall and squirted pee on the wall. Yeah, she
Wait a
peed.
minute. What?
Yeah. Yeah, 21 because I walked past them. I said, 21, I ought to pull out my camera and record you standing up pissing on the wall, bitch. She said, I gotta pee. And then, Robert, another thing that I did that I kind of regret now, when they ripped that gold chain that 21 say is so expensive off her neck, I found it on the ground. If you look at the video, you'll see me hand the necklace back to her while she was in the car. I should have kept that motherfucking necklace, just like she kept their artifacts.
Is it safe to say that this was supposed to be, for these people, a storyline that turned real really quickly?
No. Let me tell you, Robert, it was not a storyline because we were all the party was over. Even the few guests that was there, they were gone. TrinaB was paying the security guards their money. and paying all of us our money. So we was all outside trying to decide where we wanted to go party next. And so I drove by myself to the party, and 21 opened my car door and was like, "So Alize, can I ride with you?" I said, "No, baby, I drove here by myself. You can. No one is riding with me. Nobody. Period." So she then because Demi I guess was ready to go home, but I said, "No, have Demi to drop you off and all this and that. We'll figure out." But after everybody started saying that we weren't gonna go to either Pastor's party or the Marquette, that's when she just like flipped out and she walked up to me first and she was like, "Yeah, you was talking shit on the internet too." And she
So
started
so
trying to
so it was
manipulate.
just a whole switch. Everything was fine, and it was just a whole
Yes,
switch.
Low couldn't get. Tommy K had her camera out, but Tommy K was drunk too, so she was everywhere. But Low couldn't get her camera out fast enough to catch every single thing. Like 21 has, as soon as we all said that we were not going anywhere else and we were all about to go to our hotel rooms and just chill, she flipped. It's like the whole other side. She's probably like, "Let me go on and get it started now." So she started with me. I kicked up at that girl. She grabbed my foot and I pulled her to me with my foot. And then she threw her hand up and she was fixing to try and smack me. I grabbed her hand and I pushed her back and I said, "Girl, don't start with me. This is not what you would want to do, girl." And she didn't say shit else to me. She went straight to Cammy and she just started slapping on Cammy. And that's when we all thought she was playing, but the way she came at me, everybody should have known that she was about to start.
Well, yeah,
So
because
then she went to
Cammy thought
Cammy.
she was playing too. I saw Cammy thought she was playing. Thank you.
Yes. She was really for real. She was really, really, really for real. And the bitch got some force on her. She got some force to her.
Cammy was
She
really,
ain't no
and
weak.
it sucks because you know Cammy personally, and what I think I hate about Cammy has lupus. Whether people believe it or not, she has lupus, and she had a nose job, and she had a breast augmentation. There was a lot of things that could have went wrong in this whole scenario. Send the new family
Yeah.
gifts, y'all. There were so many things that could have been wrong in this scenario, and I understand what you're saying in terms of like, oh well, bitch, everybody else got their phone off, so let me get my phone on at this point, bitch. But then the issue that I was just looking at everything is it was just so nasty and disgusting to see these just train wrecks and people just enjoying this and watching this, because what I was saying is one day these girls are going to do this and somebody's going to lose their life regardless of the views and the numbers and the boxes. These 21, absolutely. I mean, she's gonna, I give it less than fucking till the end of the year, to be honest with you.
It could and Robert, it could have been real dangerous because people knew where the party was, and if they were watching and there was anybody in Atlanta, anybody could have flew past there and flew bullets at us. It could have been any. That's why I kept telling y'all, let's get out of this parking lot. Like, what the fuck is we still sitting in this parking lot for, or
Question.
what have you? So,
Question. Thank you guys. Send the family prestige gifts. Thank you guys. Please, 'cause we're in the middle of a battle. Question. When Trina was sitting there, they were saying that he inserted himself when 21 was kicking X, Y, and Z, and that's why he got kicked because she didn't know who was pulling at her X, Y, and Z. And then when he was on her, security was stopping other people from jumping in, and it was premeditated. This is one of the theories that people supposedly are saying. Do you know anything about this? Do you know at the end why he only had that one security there and why security didn't break everything that was going on up? Because that makes it look like it was a storyline going wrong.
oh no, all the security guards were still there. Every last one of them was still there. That was just. I think that he was Trina's. I don't think Trina telling us, but I think that was Trina's personal security guard too. That guy, and they were, like I said, they were standing to the side, and while Trina B was paying him, and I thought when I turned around and looked at it, I thought that Trina B jumped in because she grabbed Tommy K and Trina B was protecting Tommy K. That's why I thought he jumped in. I didn't, because one minute he was standing over there paying the security guard, and the next minute he was in the door. So that's why I haven't really too much spoke on that part because I'm still confused on it, and I was there.
And
I'm still confused. And y'all, I swear to God, on my dead brother's grave, on my dead ex's grave, on my mother's life, it was no storyline. I swear to God, 21 just lashed out. Demi sat there and just put her head down in the car and looked at us and said, "I'm so sick of this. This is what I'm so sick of." I swear to God, it was not a storyline. It was not nothing that we planned. It was none of that bullshit. That's why it was so weird to me. And that's why I was really like trying to pull them apart. But babe, I would have broke nails and my fingers would have been bleeding and all
Oh
type of
yeah, I
shit.
know,
No,
I know. You
ma'am.
was yeah. There's you and maybe one other person there who I believe would have been like, oh no, this ain't no storyline, this ain't no content. I'm like you, yeah. It was
Because Demi and 21 were actually parked behind the building, and that's where the entertainers were told to park at first. But then the people at the club said, "Y'all might not want to park back here because we know this area." And people, and they say Atlanta, they steal cars, breaking cars, all this and that. We quickly moved our car, so maybe that's why Demi parked around the back because Demi didn't want us to see that the dog was in the car because she could have got in trouble for that had somebody saw that. And then the police being out there too, patrolling and watching. It
great.
was a lot because 21 and Demi walked around the building first, and then they came back around. After I told 21 she couldn't ride with me, they walked around a bit to get their car.
Wow. Well, thank you.
It wasn't a storyline unless it was 21 that knew what she wanted to do after that party. It wasn't a storyline to nobody else because she literally just started popping Cammy for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
So Trina was defending Tommy K at that moment.
That's kind of what I thought when I saw it because I didn't see a reason for TT to even go over there to her butt. If she went over there and she started kicking and she kicked him because when her legs was flying, Robert, I was not walking to that. I was not. If you see, I was standing over there to the side.
Mhm.
I was not walking into nobody kicking their motherfucking legs. Hell no.
So, what do you feel about the people who are making the statement saying that Trina B is a man, he should have never put his hands on her, and Kimmy is also still a man and should not have? And do you feel as if it was a restrained situation or a situation where Kimmy did what she was supposed to do and Trina B did what he was supposed to do? Because you were there, so you would know more of what it looked like. Because
Um,
regardless of how small
with
she
Cam,
is,
right with Cammy's situation, I think she did what the fuck she was supposed to do because she tried to de-escalate her. She tried to tell 21 to get away from her. She tried to push her off. She tried to get her away from her, and she wouldn't. She just kept running back up on Candace. So that's when you heard me and Lo in the background say, "You might as well whoop her ass now," because she keeps smacking her. She was just smacking her.
she was hitting
But
her.
TT Trina, yeah, she was hitting her. She was hitting her. She was hitting her, and 21 was rearing her arms all the way back and coming for your face.
Mm.
She was coming for your face,
And Trina,
regardless of anything. And
and
Trina, TT Trina, I'm still in limbo about why she did that. At least Cammy is trans, and she's a little lightweight. And TT, you don't, you haven't, she hasn't taken moms or any of that type of stuff, so she still has all of that strength. So I don't feel okay with that going on, but there was no way I could jump in that part because even I was even trying to get the cigarette and the phone out of Tommy K hand so that just her and 21 could fight since they're two women, you know. So and after I couldn't get them loose, and they all kept going, and then Granny was in the mix of it. I just backed away because then I would have been kicked, and then I would have started swinging because I was then touched.
yeah, I feel you. Well, thank you, Alize, for coming up and
You're welcome.
make sure y'all follow her, y'all. She performed at the event, and make sure y'all give her a follow and check her. We need 4K. I see y'all in the queue. I'm gonna let y'all up. I'm still waiting for someone to come up and still give me the logistics, anyone, of how Cammy's trans and is a man and shouldn't hit, and Trina B should not have put his hands on ever. I've heard different perspectives about the Trina B thing. So a little bit, they say he shouldn't have walked up there. Alize says she didn't even walk up there. So I'm just still waiting to hear this. Are there any 21 supporters in here who would like to come up to the queue? We would like. We know y'all watching. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't care. Man, woman, boy, girl, child, what the fuck ever. You put your hands on me, I'm going to dog walk your ass. I don't care that they're men. My father is a bishop, and my father taught us very well that if you raise your hand to a man, you become one. Period, point blank. So you hit that man, you deserve to be hit back. She's known for doing this shit all the fucking time. So they should have known. Trina knew she was gonna come there and start some bullshit off rip. He wanted her there because he wanted that negative attention. That's just him. And that ain't got nothing to do with me liking him or disliking him. That's just him. He with the bullshit and she's with the bullshit. And I'm glad he got kicked in his head because he sat there and defended her of being such a good woman to all of us black women that are good women and are good mothers. And fuck both of them. They deserve what they got.
I'm being a bad.
She deserved to get hit and he deserved to get kicked.
Thank you.
Robert, so really quickly, I'm gonna try to do this all in a New York minute, baby. I just want to say something. I thought it was a storyline, but thank you, Alize, for coming up here and clarifying that. But I want to piggyback off of what you said. That just makes it even more true what you said about 21. You know, wants to. She's gonna end up next to her daughter. I know a lot of people were shocked when you said that, but I 100% believe that that's where she wants to be. She just doesn't have the balls to do it herself. Like a lot of people, I think that she is consumed with freaking guilt. She does not feel anything. I don't feel nothing about Trina B hitting her. She doesn't feel nothing about Trina B hitting her. She doesn't even process the pain. Like she doesn't feel anything. And I think that she wants to be with her daughter. Like in a lot of ways, she just doesn't want to do it herself.
I had to correct the action. I don't know about that, my love. I don't know about that. That's I can't. Ooh, I can't. I don't think she wants to off herself now. I don't think she wants to do that. But you're entitled to your opinion. But I don't think she wants to off herself. I think that she's putting herself in situations that are gonna, end up like that. But I don't think she wants to off herself now. But this is a free platform, so go ahead.
Hey,
Hey, Cortez.
hey, boo, what's going on? Well, they taught us in school keep your hands and feet and other objects to your goddamn self. And my mama always told me don't fight women, but if one put their hands on you, you knock their ass down and let them know don't play with you. Period. I'm just saying keep your hands to yourself. I'm a man, so you need to remember that. Period.
First of all, they already knew it was going to be some bullshit. Soon as motherfucker 21 walked in there and fake played like she was going to square up on Alize when she got in there. I don't even know why they let her in there because she walked in there looking like a ghetto hood red door explorer, like she was going to the motherfucking Chinese store to get a fucking Lucy. And then let's get into fucking Demi. Demi's a waste of a stud because soon as she seen the fucking mess going down, that bitch thought she was on Bad Boys Club and turned into Milan when Jonathan went in his room, and then she fucking disappeared when that motherfucker beat his ass and she just disappeared.
Now she hit it. Wait, let's get to this fifth box. Hold up, I see you on the queue. Let's get to this fifth box really quick. We need 4K. Run it up, y'all. Can we get 4K? Run it up. Mind your business. We need 4K. Run it up. Drop for me, drop for me, drop for me. Drop for me, drop for me. My opinion has not changed. Send the new gifts.